Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 8 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough where we're designing an expandable base. Last episode we got basic oil processing set up and I want to actually go back around and fix a couple of things. So one is I realized we went and built all these steel furnaces but didn't actually use any of them. And this will not increase our throughput, but it will reduce our coal usage. So we can just cover half. We'll come back and do the rest later. I'm not too worried about just doing this amount of upgrade. This sort of doesn't change much here. It doesn't really change our throughput. And we are going to be having forges in here, I think, later anyway. So, oh, I still have more. Never mind. I'm going to get some more in here. We're going to be replacing this stuff with forges later. Once we can import them from Vulcanus, and then we'll be upgrading the stacks further from there. And so we need to do the same thing here. All right, and that's really just about reducing our coal usage. We do need to get, oh, we have enough in here. Okay. So we can do these upgrades too, and then good, we're all upgraded furnace-wise. Okay, excellent. Let's put these back in here. I think we can get rid of, we got a bunch of stone furnaces in here we can get rid of down in the mall. But the other thing that I realized was, as I was building out the engines, I did not account for the fact that there's enough engines for the blue science target we want to hit of 64 science per minute, but it is not enough to support the engines we also need for yellow science, because we need to make electric engines and things like that. Oh, that's not all of here. How many of these do we have? We have 15. So it turns out we actually need 20. But this is easy enough to fix. I guess we're doing it this way. In, out, in. In, out, in. Get those there. Get our lights in. Okay, good. Oh, and then we need this guy. And we're going to save engines here. Like that. I guess let's put this in the right place. You're going to use filter. Okay, good. All right, so that fixes that. We are going to need to add more plastic later, but this is enough for bots. So that is okay. Let's go. I guess this will come down this far. And we can get rid of these placeholders in here. Okay, good stuff. All right. I think that... Oh, and the other thing is actually for advanced oil processing, I laid out space for 15 refineries, but it turns out once we factor in everything that we need for all the science here, as well as I want to be able to do 2 rocket launches per minute at the outset. So that's going to require a certain amount of stuff for, obviously, plastic's downstream of like all the rocket components. Well, no, I guess blue circuits and LDS, and obviously light oil is downstream of the rocket fuel. And so where's I need 26. So really what I should do is I should have okay, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will come over here. Then let's just copy these. And that leaves 27, so that's good stuff. We can get rid of this and copy this down here and down here and down here so that we save space for that stuff. And okay, good. I think that's all we have. I think this is all the fixing we have to do. So now we need to work on red circuits and trying to figure out how much we want to build in a column here. So here's the thing to think about. So again, because we're kind of belt limited, we can really only do half a belt of copper cable, I think, because we definitely need half belts for plastic and green circuits. Half a belt of copper cable, which is enough for 6 assembly machines making red circuits. Let's see. What else can we do here? I guess we can just go ahead and get all this stuff. Sure. I guess we can do these and that one. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, we can support up to 6 red circuit machines with a half a belt of copper cable, which is useful for sort of the ins and outs. But we can actually support, I believe, up to 24 with a single belt of copper. Now, I don't think we have a single belt of copper worth of stuff here. So maybe we'll compromise and we'll just do half belt of copper. And that should be okay. So then we need 2 sets of 12. And so I think the way that we do this is here. Oh no, okay. I was worried we were at the boundary, but we're not. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, this is all going to get replaced with electromagnetic plants. 1, 2, 3, because their electromagnetic plants are wider. Are wider than we have here. So let's see, what do we want to do here? We have a half belt of copper. So I think the easiest thing to do is to say the half belt of copper is going to come through here. And we're going to do in and out and in and out. Except I don't think we want the outs to go there. Because I think we want the copper cable on the inside so that the red circuits can go on to the outside. And maybe we actually want it this way on this side. One, two, three. Okay, that's okay. And here, I think it has to be down here. Okay, so copper cable out, copper in, and that puts copper cable on the inside here. Okay. And then I think if this is copper, we want to dodge it in to the inside here. Because I wonder if we're going to be able to do this, because the plastic and green circuits are going to come in from the bottom. So I don't think this is going to work. I think we need copper and copper cable on the same side, because those will at least go the same direction. Okay, so this will be copper. Okay, but I still think I need to do this. Maybe we get a little more space if we do it like this. Okay, this puts copper cable on the inside. That means okay. And then I think we want to do what I want to do is I want to filter the copper. This is what I would really like to do, is filter the copper over there so it can continue on. Maybe this, is this okay? This is, I feel like this is not going to work. I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna make one of these big ones. Is this big enough to reach? It's not quite. Ah, but, okay, here's what I want to do. I can get these in here. That leaves room for that there. And that means I can move this one here. And then, oh no, because that doesn't leave room for this coming out. Ah, but I can do this. Okay, this is how I want it. All right, that gets power everywhere. We get copper in all of these, and copper cables come out here. And then we switch the copper in here. And then we do in and out and in, out, in, out, in. Okay, so this will be copper cables. Oh, let's see, is this gonna work? Yeah, this may not work. And I can do this, and I can do this. And so I guess I can power this stuff like this. Right? Okay, that's ins and outs because I need to be able to get do this. To get the copper through. powers that. How do I get power into here is the question. If we do this, okay, that can power that. Oh, what if I do this? Can that reach across? It cannot reach across to there. I don't like it. That has to be up here. Has to be like that because I need to get these in here. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Am I stuck? I can do that. And then maybe if I do that. Does that help me any? I don't think that helps. I may just have to space this out further, which I'm gonna have to respace this stuff, I think, when I get... All right, let's, you know what? I'm just gonna not worry about this too much. We're just gonna slide it down by 1. Okay. Sometimes it's not worth overthinking it, especially because these machines are not actually gonna get upgraded in place. If I just do this, then I think I can make this work. Because I can stick this guy here. Okay. Okay. This should work. Whew. All right. Okay. All right, there we go. And then this is going to be the plastic and green circuits. Okay. Then we need to filter the red circuits to this side, which puts the copper and the copper cables back out. And then we just need a whole nother one of these guys. need to make one more of these. Okay. Oh, I'm out of undergrounds and belts, looks like. And blue inserters, so let's go get some of this stuff. Let's get some of that. Let's get some of these. Let's get those. Let's get those. Okay, that's probably good enough. How are we on assembly machines? We're gonna need more of those too, actually. Okay, let's get these. Okay. Okay. Okay, those are all in. And these come in here. And then these should be the red circuits out. And you will do red circuits. What is this? We got a couple guys coming to visit. Alright, where are these guys? Oh, just ran into what I built because I was looking at the mini-map while I was trying to drive. Okay. Leave my coal stuff alone. Okay. Restores that. All right. Let's see. Now we actually need a second one of these, I think. Because we've got 12 red circuits, but I think we need 14 for the blue science. And no, we need 13, so it's pretty close. It's pretty close. But we're gonna need more. But you know what? Like, actually, by the time we upgrade these, if I put one productivity module and one speed module into the red circuits, then this will be able to keep up with the blue science. So, and obviously once we get electromagnetic plants, it will be even faster. So I think this is enough for us to build right now. I didn't get all of that in. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where we need to get stuff in here. The copper has to be on the inside here. So we want to do something like this. Except that okay. and then we want to come down here. How far down does this stuff have to go? These are aligned right. But I think this is fine. Because the spacing is going to be different with the EM plants. Okay, and so that means we need to get the plastic and green circuits in here. Which, where is that stuff? Here is... Here is some green circuits. I think we can... Do we want to take the gears out of here? No, I don't think we want to take the gears out yet. And where's plastic? Oh, plastic is here. I think let's go put this down here on our bus. And it looks like it can go here. So we'll do that. Green circuits will come across. These need to be, and this stuff needs to come in here. So let's do split and then filter. Green circuits that side. We need to split and filter plastic to that side. You'll continue. And okay. Okay, let's see if we get some red circuits going here. We definitely have copper cable in. Have any more research we can do? That one. And I guess might as well get that one out of the way, just so that the research is out of the way. Okay. Right, here we go. Red circuits. Oh, and I need to limit this. All right, we have red circuits coming out. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, so you're gonna come down here. And I think we wanna do... Red circuits have to come this way. And let's go get some more grenades, etc. Which is up here. Let's get some grenades. Let's get some of this. We might as well wield that. Okay, red circuits, good. Red circuits are going to come here. And then we need to do... Okay, what is the first blue science thing we want to do? Probably advanced oil processing. Okay, but we need to make blue science, and for this we need 18. 1, 2. Blue science. That was 12. Okay. blue science. And let's see, what we're going to do is we're going to run one set of inputs here. And then we're going to grab the blue science off. I have the other set of inputs here. And that's going to go there. Okay, so this is going to be in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, 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 in, out, out. It's confusing to like alternate these. Okay. These are all in. Oh, I didn't get lights in the red circuit, so we have to do that. We can get lights here. All right, then we can bring that blue science output this way. And we don't want to connect this yet, actually, because we have to fix the sushi belt for it. Okay, what else do we need? We need sulfur and engines. Here's engines. Let's see, that's so I guess it's okay to use engines here. Okay. We'll bring that across, and then we need sulfur. Maybe I don't want to bring. I don't want to deal with this steel in here. So I'm going to filter the engines. Okay. Good, because we need the engines going both directions, because we'll need it for building electric engines, etc. And then we need sulfur. Right, here's sulfur. And that's only sulfur, so that's okay. And you'll go this way. And you need to be this side. Okay. Then we need engines. And red circuits. Oh, that's not the right place. I built that on top of the output. That's okay. Right, you're going to go on the bottom side of that. but we need here's where we need this. Okay. You have to jump. All right, wait a minute. I need to split this off, which means you have to jump there. Right, and then you're gonna jump there, maybe. Okay, that gets the sulfur across. Okay, I think that does that. Here's my sulfur. All right, that should start making blue science, but what we have to do is we have to add the filtering down here. For which, do we need to add anything up here? We don't need to add anything up here, but we do need to add the filtering alongside the black science on the other side. So this one becomes blue science. And that's fine. Do I want to make it a little more symmetric? Whoops, you got on the wrong side. All right, good. I think that will do it. Are we making stuff here? Why not? Oh, it didn't connect the inputs. Ha ha ha. All right, let's see some blue science come out and get into the labs. Oh, actually, while we're waiting for that, let's go put lights on the red circuits. Which it looks like we can put them on this side. Okay, great. We got lights in there. Do we have lights on the plastic stuff? Oh, we do. Yeah, we did. We did. Okay, good. Do we have blue science coming out? Blue science is working. There's some blue science coming out. So that's good. And then, yeah, we're grabbing the blue science here and putting it on this output belt. So we just need to wait for that to come around. And there it comes. All right, let's watch for it up here. Okay, I think we're gonna probably finish up our episode here in just a moment. Once we see the blue science through, which is a pretty good milestone. It's a pretty good milestone. Next episode, we'll probably end up doing advanced oil processing and working towards bots, would be my guess. But this episode, you know, double check the math so we make sure that we get the right amount of production going. I feel like we should have seen blue science come out at this point. And it's because this is missing. Okay, there we go. Let's see how this goes. Let's proceed with this over to the labs. But I think we're in good shape. Right, because this is coming alongside the black science. So This should all be working correctly now, I think. As it works its way up to our sort of striping mechanism here. Computer networking, this would be called time division multiplexing. And yeah, okay, streaming the blue science out. Great, 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 great. Okay, cool. So that's a good milestone. Blue science up and running. Very good. I'm making forward progress, and there begins the research. So good milestone for today. So we're going to end that episode there. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And until then, bye.